2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, they'd love to get back on a winning track. 7 losses in their last 8 games. That is not going to get it done, and they know it. And tonight, Danilo Gallinari takes the floor. Has the height of a power forward, the game of a small forward. Kenny, what does he give this team?
Scoring efficiency. You know, lots of threes, lots of free throws, lots of versatility.
Impressive skill level for his size. Can shoot from a standstill and put the ball on the floor.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with a call, and we will see y'all later.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
Doors for a couple teams that had high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustration starting to build, and you can even sense it with the fans. They're getting a little bit nervous here.
And this is the critical stage where when you've gotten out of the gate slowly, it's your leadership that has to step up. They've got to have a strong voice in the locker room, not overreact to mounting frustrations, and just calm the nerves of the young players. It's important to keep your unity in tough times.
One of the coaches always say, don't let go of the rope. Everybody's got to pull in the right direction, same direction. Don't let go of the rope.
Great point, Kev.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Gilgeous-Alexander and Bradley pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrell is out there with Gallinari, and it's Gortat in at the 5 spot. All taking his time here. It's tipped.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Here's Harrell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Now here's Wall. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. To the paint. And that one's good by Gortat. Gortat's got his first 2 points of the night.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Howard in the post. Gortat covering. Howard, good.
And this is where Howard can be dominant. In close, his physical advantages then can take over.
To the inside, Harrell. And it's sent back by Morris. It's Parker with the drive. It's good. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Bradley. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Listen, Beal could have taken that shot, but the court vision's so good that he sees a chance to get his guy a better look.
And here are the Clippers now, trailing by 2. Kicks it to Gallinari. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Good D by Parker.
Gets it to very close range, but there was no way the defense going to back off and give him that layup.
The Clippers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Wall. Gallinari against Parker. 4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, Gortat only averages about 2 free throws a game for his career. And for a guy who plays as physically as he does, that's pretty surprising.
And Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer, in the final year of a 5-year, $60 million deal. Greg, he's been worth every penny.
He has, but he turns 35 this season. He'll be motivated to earn that next contract, but now on the downslope, we may see his role evolve over the next few years.
That free throw good from Gortat.
Well, great lineage for Gortat. His father was an Olympic boxer. His mother played volleyball on the Polish national team.
Both free throws good for Marcin Gortat.
When you think about Marcin Gortat, you think about a guy who gives you toughness. You think about a guy who is going to set excellent screens. He's going to battle on the defensive end of the floor. Sort of an old school back to the basket center type guy, but he is evolving as the NBA evolves.
And Doris, many centers now are becoming three-point threats, but Gortat hasn't gone that route.
No, Marcin Gortat has added a little bit of range over the years to the offensive arsenal, but not, say, like an Al Horford, Brook Lopez, or DeMarcus Cousins, all of whom can step away and make threes. Gortat knows his job is to set screens and defend at a high level.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, you think about the Washington Wizards and the problems they have had on the interior defending. Last year, they gave up a ton of points in the paint, and for the past 3 years, they've been around the bottom of the league for block shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Doris, so much of Washington's talent lately has been on the perimeter.
Right, it begins with an all-star backcourt. You've got the ferociously fast John Wall and the sweet shooting Bradley Beal. But I think they do need to balance that with a little bit of interior play.
Snatched up. Out to Morris. Right wing. Right side Wall. And it's Parker in the corner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 6 points for Jabari Parker. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Harrell. Gallinari on the wing over Parker. A nice shot by Gallinari. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
And here is Los Angeles now. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Gortat dishes to Gallinari. Back to Gortat. Bradley, that's for 2. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And good. You got the English that time as it falls. Bradley's got his first basket.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Parker surveying the floor. Beal from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bradley with the ball. Now Beal defending.
Well, Kev, the vertical of Avery Bradley, sensational. Slam off the drive.
Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. The pass to Howard. And here's Morris for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Gortat's got his 4th rebound in this one. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Wall kicks to Howard. Over Gortat. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Howard's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And even with defenders looming, Howard has the edge there inside.
Outside Bradley. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket. Washington trailing. Wall passes to Beal. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Harrell. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his 1st foul of the game. Portis, he's checked in for Morris. The Clippers also making some changes. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gortat finds Gallinari. Over Parker. Hits the front of the rim and out. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Trailblazers. That 3 off the mark.
They got enough room to take that one in rhythm, but he might not have the touch to make it.
Parker against Gallinari. Got a piece of it. And that one's good. His 2nd basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Wall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Wall with the slam.
Yeah, I like him forcing the issue inside. Wall playing with purpose right now.
The Clippers in the lead. Williams scanning the floor. Inside, Gortat, and it's Gortat finishing it off.
Really well done on that assist. He sees the target inside and puts it right into the hands.
Now here's Wall. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Wall's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, that's just great assertiveness from John Wall. So comfortable operating inside.
Williams for 3. Unable to get that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland. Oh, wow.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And it's the Clippers with the ball after the basket by Washington. And there's the call on Howard. That is his 1st foul of the game. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Green, he's checked in for Howard. Decker comes in for Parker. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Satoransky subbed in for John Wall. And Mbaamute's checked in for the Clippers. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Now here's Gortat. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. And stolen by Portis. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Green. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. So they take the lead. And now a 3-point Washington lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And here is Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Now here's Ariza. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Satoransky. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Beverley against Ariza. Here's Gortat. He's off on that one, and it's Washington the other way. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
They're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Satoransky against Williams. Passes it to Chandler. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Decker. Dishes to Green. Kicks it out to Ariza. Outside, Green. Over Mbamute. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows this team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And guys, do you agree that they have to put the emphasis on their defense here early on?
I do. I think it's a great idea to play to your strengths, and defense is a strong suit for this group.
Well, it's something that they have considered their signature. The defensive end of the floor is something they bring every single game.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
It's the truth, though. His vertical is a huge part of what makes him tough to defend at the basket.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Now, here's Ariza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Takes a 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
Williams against Satoransky. Williams kicks to Beverley. Fires the 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Jabari Parker making things happen for Washington. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she bears herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
I mean, so far that they're not settling for outside shots, really attacking the paint.
I think that's what you've got to do, right? If the looks on the interior are there, you have got to attack.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Williams. Muscala is out there with Luke Mbamute. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Chandler in at the small forward. And Patrick Beverley last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
Williams against Satoransky. Nobody near Williams. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far off him.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
And Trevor Ariza, such a steady veteran.
I mean, just long, a versatile defender, can also knock down the triple. When you look at how far he's come since he entered the league as really just a raw athlete, it's a credit to his work ethic, no doubt about it. He has mastered his role.
Free throw drops for Ariza. So much of being a scorer is finding ways to get open without the ball, Doris, and there are a lot of guys that do that very well in the league right now.
Well, you think back to guys like Ray Allen, who have retired in the last 5 to 6 years. He was one of the all-time bests. You think back to the Detroit Pistons teams and Rip Hamilton. They set the stage for today's generation. Guys like Klay Thompson and Kyle Korver, who are relentless in their motion and sometimes do it randomly. Outside of the context of the offense, they're just, because they've done it so often, the kind of movement they create puts tremendous stress on your defense. Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Williams against Satoransky. It's Ariza on the wing. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
And Washington making a change here. Morris is checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Avery Bradley comes in for Patrick Beverley. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Lou Williams. There's the dish to Mbah a Moute. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Bradley. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jeff Green picks one up.
Well, you talk about the lockdown individual defenders in this league. Don't forget about Avery Bradley. That's been his calling card from the moment he set foot in the league.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good from Bradley. And Greg, for Bradley, there's some disconnect as far as his defensive impact. You know, the numbers guys will say it doesn't quite match up to his reputation.
Yeah, I mean, more impactful as an on-ball defender than he is as, say, a help defender. Probably a little undersized for an off guard, but his commitment, no doubt, is off the charts.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Now, here is Morris. And there it is for him. Morris has got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards.
Now, playing with a high level of activity inside, this is the Morris we like to see.
Pass to Muscala. Knocked loose. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
Well, he's got wonderful touch from deep, right? And with his size, a defender has a hard time even bothering him on the perimeter.
Pass to Green. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Satoransky, the pass to Green. Mbah a Moute pulls it in. Morris dishes to Green. 2 points. That one goes. Green's got his second basket.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Right side, Bradley. Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing. Wizards leading by 5. Satoransky with it. He's got 5. Good work there as it goes. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, Morris making things look easy right now. What a rhythm.
Kicks to Muscala. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the pass to Green. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, obviously, it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They've bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
Now, here's Chandler. He's got 5. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Decker. Green kicks to Decker. Chandler with the steal. The 3 from Bradley. Morris with the rebound. Washington leading now by 5. Pass to Satoransky. Green with the ball. Here's Morris. And another miss by Washington.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Howard's checked in for Green. Jabari Parker comes in for Decker. Bradley Beal's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And John Wall's subbed in for Satoransky. And then for Los Angeles, Harrell, he's checked in for Mbamute. And it's Gallinari in for Wilson Chandler. Here's Wall after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Now Wall somehow misses the one-handed flush.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They trail by 3. Muscala misses. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. The Wizards working the ball around now. Howard finds Beal. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Now, how quick is that release? And it's 3 on the board. Beal doing what he does best.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Parker with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. More and more, we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective. Outside, Wall. He kicks to Morris. Pass to Gallinari. Parker with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Wall's running. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wall's got his third basket of the night.
And this is where John Wall sets himself apart. The ability to get contact and finish with the best of them.
Pass to Gortat. Gallinari on the wing. Here's the lob to Gortat. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The pass to Howard. Back to Wall. Howard with it. Beal from long range, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018, a top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. But take a look at the Warriors. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out the Clippers, they have a lot of ground to make up.
You know, for Los Angeles, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
And they can't really afford to slip any farther down in the standings because, let's face it, they don't have the firepower to dig themselves out of too deep a hole once they're in it.
Clippers trail by 13. And Beal just turned 25. Have we seen his best, or do you think he can take his game to even another level?
I think the key is going to be him staying healthy. Injuries have kind of plagued him early in his career. With health, he'll be able to refine his game and fortify his defense and expand that offensive repertoire.
Here's Morris after the Clippers pick up 2. Parker outside. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. He tries for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Gortat's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beverley wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not his forte. I don't care how open you are. He should not be taking that shot.
From deep, Wall. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Harrell.
That's a throwback move right there. Lofts it up and over the defender with the finger roll.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. Kicks it to Howard. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Harrell.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Now here's Beal. He's got 6. Parker outside. In the corner, it's Morris. And stolen by Harrell. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Portis, he's checked in for Washington. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Lou Williams is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Beverley. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Williams.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
Now here's Wall. 8 points for him. Outside, Beal lets the three fly. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Beal's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's something he can do all night, gentlemen. Beal is deadly spotting up.
And Beverley kicks to Gortat. To the middle. Here's Harrell. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Wall passes to Portis. From past the arc. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now Parker pushing it up, going back to stop him.
Well, you've got to credit the defense of Bradley Beal. Breaks it up defensively, gets out in transition. Nice.
Clippers trail by 11. Here's Williams. He's got 8. Passes it to Beverley. A 3-ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what has your approach been so far tonight?
I'm just trying to play with a lot of energy. I'm do the best I can on the defensive end to help my teammates out. Post hard.
Dwight, thanks. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jabari Parker. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
I was really impressed with Jabari Parker. Tremendous feel for the game. Not the biggest, fastest guy on the floor, but works with angles, knows how to get a shot, and he's added strength. Look how strong he is, honey. Nice muscles.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
The dome of the U.S. Capitol building looking absolutely grand as we make our return to Washington, D.C. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Jabari Parker has been exceptional here today, guys.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
You know, he's so explosive. That little cut he makes, and then it's life above the rim.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clippers trail by 11. Inside, we've got Morris and Howard. All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. And it's Parker in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gallinari. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Molinari hits them both. And last year, big expectations for the Washington Wizards. Yet, Doris, they couldn't get out of the first round of the playoffs.
Well, many believes, Kevin, they were too talented to finish as the 8th seed. And when you finish as the 8th seed, you play the top seed. So they lose to Toronto in the first round. There's still a ton of talent here, but lots left to prove.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wall with the steal. Inside, Gortat with the steal. Bradley finds Gallinari. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Morris from the arc. Here's Howard, and it's Beal in the corner. He dishes it to Wall. Clock at 6. With a floater, he lays it in. Wall's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
Oh, the silky touch of John Wall floats that one in over the outstretched hands of the defense. I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Parker outside. Pass to Howard. Down low, here's Morris. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Wall. The pass to Harrell. It's Bradley on the wing. Wide open. Wall grabs the board.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean. I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
To the wing on the left. From 11 feet away, and the shot is long. Clippers trail by 11. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Beal. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Beal up top. On the wing, Morris. And another miss by Washington.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Green, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Mike Muscala is checked in for Los Angeles. Mba'amute comes in for Harrell. Bradley kicks to Mba'amute. Gallinari against Parker. And the dunk by Mba'amute.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. So it's the Wizards now. The Clippers getting the bucket in the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his 1st foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Parker. And Satoransky subbed in for John Wall. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Right side, Green. Shot clock at 5. Over Muscala. And Jeff Green the bucket on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Outside Bradley. Over Green. Bradley can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 9. Beal the pass to Green. Back to Beal. Ariza outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Green. 11th in free throw percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Bradley.
Well, they're going to have to look elsewhere for points because he has pulled a Houdini and completely disappeared from the offense in this one. Just no production from him, and nothing seems to be in rhythm for him right now. It's just not his night.
Now here's Bradley. He's got 10. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And Muscala kicks to Chandler. Over Ariza. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Chandler.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
It's Ariza on the wing. Back to Satoransky. From 10 feet out and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Kicks it to Muscala.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now here's Satoransky. He has 7. Feeds to Morris. Back to Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. And no good that time. Bradley with some nice D. Clippers trail by 9. The shot by Chandler wide open. And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. First one falls for him. And Washington making a change here. Portis has checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Williams has checked in. That one is no good. Washington leading now by 8. It's deflected. Here's Satoransky. Chandler with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, Chandler for the Clippers. Harrell comes in for Muscala, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Bradley. Chandler hits them both. Wizards leading by 6. And here is Satoransky. 7 points in the game. Outside Beal for 3. And Mba'amute pulls it in. And Mba'amute's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Beverley, and it's Ariza in the corner. Here's Green, outside for Beal. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's 12 points for Beal.
He's in a really good rhythm right now. Count another one for Bradley Beal.
Williams with the ball. He's got 8. Fades back. Chandler, no good.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. Parker's checked in for the Wizards. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers on defense. They trail by 9 points. One-on-one here. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Satoransky, the pass to Parker. Back to Satoransky. And another miss by Washington. Clippers trail by 7. And I'll tell you what, Doris, Thomas Satoransky, he's got some game.
He certainly does, Kevin. We're talking about a point guard with excellent size and vision. He's an efficient shooter with some big-time range. And Satoransky will be a little bit more assertive the more confident he gets. This guy is on his way up.
One shot, gentlemen.
Wizards leading by 4. To the inside. Green, no luck. The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Parker with the steal. Here's Satoransky. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Stolen by Satoransky. Jumps up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Not only can he make plays for others, he can take it upon himself to finish.
And they pick up 2. Williams has got 10.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Satoransky kicks to Parker. Outside, Beal. A 3 ball. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Gallinari, another one falls for the Clippers.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And Satoransky kicks to Parker. Passes to Beal. To the middle, the 10-footer. Another one falls for Washington.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Clippers trail by 9. Now Beverley. No points in the game yet for him. Williams for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Well, credit the shooter. It's just great work carving just enough space to get that 3 off in time.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's got 11. Back to Portis. Over Harrell. Portis can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw.
And throughout his career, Beverley has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Howard comes in for Jeff Green. And John Wall subbed in for Satoransky. Gortat's checked in for the Clippers. Good on the 2nd free throw. Here's Wall. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Howard. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his 4th assist in this one.
How great to see John Wall stick it in your eye from range. Big time shot.
Now here's Williams. 13 points in the game. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Pass to Gallinari. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Bradley Beal. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up about 22 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
Gallinari hits them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Out to the right wing. Howard against Gortat. Here's Portis. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's Gallinari missing.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Here's Portis. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Out to Gallinari. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Gallinari's got 14 points now in the second half.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocked away. Howard finds Beal. Offensive rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot, behind the legs.
You know, Dwight Howard wants an MVP caliber performer, but age and injuries now affecting him. Still tremendous, I believe, at rebounding and defending the rim.
The leaner tries again. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good. Harrell's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he doesn't quit on that play. Just stays with it and gets some easy points on the putback. That's nice.
And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Washington leading now by 8. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Beverley and Gallinari filling out the perimeter. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Gortat, and it's Williams at the point. Here's Beal. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I love to see a shooter like Beal mixing it up on the interior.
Now here's Beverley. Pass to Williams. From 13, Washington with the rebound. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Beal. Howard trying to free himself up.
The swat by Gortat. He doesn't chase blocks, but he can send them back.
There's the lob to Portis. Stolen by Beverley. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. They'll take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. The first free throw is good.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And Washington making a change here. Morris is checked in, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in. And both free throws good for Williams.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
Ball against Williams. Outside, Beal. To the paint. And Morris throws it down.
But how about the efforts and instincts and hustle on the pick and roll by Morris? Nicely done.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Howard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Los Angeles. Morris against Harrell. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gortat dishes to Harrell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harrell. He hits both from the stripe. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside, Wall kicks it to Morris. Howard against Gortat. Howard, the pass to Beal. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Gallinari up top, covered by Parker. And it's Gallinari missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gortat's got rebound number 8 now on the night. That's tipped. Outside, Wall. Outside, Beal shoots over Bradley. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Good defense, better offense. Beal is unfazed.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Start it.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Washington on D. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. The G League last season experimenting, Doris, with coaches' challenges of certain calls during games. Do you see that perhaps moving over as well to the NBA?
Kevin, my understanding on this is that across NBA ownership, there is real momentum to allow for a coach's challenge. And I think it's commonplace to see teams argue a call. When it's all said and done, we want to get things correct. And so maybe you see this happen in the G League. And what's the carryover to the NBA? I don't know, but I can tell you unequivocally, ownership wants to see a coach's challenge in the NBA at some point.
And I think, Doris, anytime you can make those coaches do more, put more on the line, just adds to the intrigue of the game.
No question.
That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Down low, and stolen by Harrell. Here's Gallinari, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Gallinari's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. And Wall kicks to Parker. Over Gallinari, and Parker with the basket on the assist from Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Clippers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Gallinari outside. From outside the arc. Rebound, Washington. Parker drives in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Harrell. Lays it up and banks it in.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
Outside, Wall. They double team Beal. Back to Wall. On the wing, Morris. No good from outside. The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Bradley, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Pass to Morris. Over Harrell. Morris with the bucket.
Great shooting touch in face-up game opportunities for a power forward. Morris deadly from mid-range.
Gallinari outside. And Morris comes over to help. Clippers moving the ball around. Such a wide open look.
Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
Wizards leading by 6. And Wall kicks to Parker. To the middle. Howard can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Back to Bradley. Over Morris. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. Morris finds Wall. Lets it go with the 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
It just slashes right past the defender. He is one tough cover, John Wall.
Dishes it to Gallinari. In the corner, Harrell with it. Over Parker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Wall dishes to Morris. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And that's 15 points for Markieff Morris.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. Parker passes to Beal. Here's Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Wizards leading by 6. Outside, Beal. To the wing right side. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Morris. No good on the 3.
He needs to stop shooting the ball right now. This is hurting his team.
Here's Bradley. Beal with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. It's Bradley on the wing. He's covered by Beal. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Harrell.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Morris right side to the inside. Howard's shot is good.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
And there's the pass to Gortat. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. That one misses. Wizards leading by 5. And here's Wall. Outside, Beal. Howard kicks to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Out to Parker. Goes back up. He goes up again. Got a hand on it. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Wall with the steal. Down low. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Wall. And that's now 17 points for Markieff Morris. That's tipped. Beal deciding where to go with it. Right side, Wall. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Inside, here's Howard. Gortat with the block. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Bradley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now just a 3-point Wizards lead. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Howard kicks to Beal. Bradley with some nice D.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Wall finds Beal to the left wing. Howard against Gortat. Outside for Beal. And another miss by Washington.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a two-point ball game.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
All against Gortat. Beal from long range. That doesn't go either for Beal. And there's the call on Howard. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, two-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Montrezl Harrell.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Portis can't get it to go. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that's going to do it. The only chance they had was for him to miss those. Instead, he's absolutely perfect.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 6. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm not sure the two-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an and one, a two-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
And here's Wall outside. The rebound by Gortat. The dive for the ball. And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Can they get it? Good. So the Clippers with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Here with the machine, Marcin Gortat. March, that fourth quarter was a huge key defensively. What were you doing out there?
Right, definitely. You know, we started kind of slow, and we knew we got to get back, you know, in the third and the fourth quarter. You know, we're happy we got one.
You sure did, March. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.